All right, everybody. So we are back, and we've got updates because Tasha's book of stuff came out, and so everybody got updates. So we're just going to update the old bit where it's like, oh, now Kier is Koyos, and Koyos is Kier. So let's see how that works out. And also, Navinia is also a paladin, and I don't know. I did not have a bit thought out for this opening.
Patch notes applied.
I don't know. I thought it was interesting that they included a whole chapter on how to Freaky Friday your party. Mm-hmm. But that might just be Wizards of the Coast taking their best ideas from the fans again.
And then there was that chapter on how to Freaky Friday your partner about romance options when things have gotten stale in quarantine, which I think it's really on point for right now, but I'm not sure if it'll age well.
Yeah.
I appreciate the toolbar saying do not involve Lindsay Lohan.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I do appreciate, though, when you turn the book sideways and open it, there's like a full page explanation of the entire thing. Mm-hmm. Fucking love that.
Mm-hmm. It's a full script of Freaky Friday, the Sigourney Weaver one.
Exactly, but it's all on one page. They just made it 2 pages.
It's fantastic.
You have to turn the book sideways.
Yeah, it's very spelled
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
So you've all been listening to X out again.
Oops.
Yeah.
And roll the music.
I don't know what that is.
The podcast, I know.
Leave that in. Eric, you leave
that in. No, start the music, cut the music, put that in, and then continue the music.
And in the end, everybody just killed a bunch of British people. Hi, I'm Luke, your game master. I use he, him, and sometimes they, them.
Hi, I'm Sam. I use they, them pronouns. So does sometimes my character Kier, the dandy warforged warlock working for the Zentarum.
Hi, I'm Sahoni. I use he, him, and so does my character Dodger, who is a wolf boy of sorts, who's also a cleric of sorts. Y'all got legs?
Oh, got some legs. Hey, I'm Madison, she, her. I play Koyos, the big old crocodile man, lizard folk druid, he, him. And he's got a lot of dogs, 13 now, including Barry, the very good boy. Good boy, Barry.
And I'm Eric, aka Rhythm Bastard, he, him, and I play Oi, he, him, the punk drow monk. He is currently missing a thumb and is trying to scumbag his way out of something.
All right, so,
This is
Luke, you did it again!
oh, fuck!
that just put me last.
Luke, I'm right there! Just because I go to the post office doesn't mean I'm not in the podcast anymore.
It's just code for leaving the podcast. We're going to
It's
the
the
post
new
office.
helicopter.
I know I'm sick a lot, but come on, man.
Jean went out for cigarettes and never returned.
I went for cigarette dice and never returned. I'm Gina Dazer, often disrespected and forgotten. Sadness, my pronouns are they, them. I play Navinia Drexel, their pronouns are they, them, or she, her. They're not sad and abused, neglected, ghosts of their former shell. They're a bard sorcerer, changeling. They want to be a bard. They're trying to get there, but their friends' limbs keep disappearing, and all they gotta do is play Battle of the Bands.
Right now, Luke, you can go.
Sorry. I literally have the list in front of me.
I know. It's in there.
And my mind is just like, oh, okay, well, once Eric's done. Eric just has a very definitive ending nature.
I'll give you a definitive answer.
All right, but at the end of the last episode, we broke into 3 parties.
Sorry, I just really want to bring into vogue the idea of complimenting a man by saying he has a sense of finality about him.
A real man's man. Back in the 50s and 60s, you had men in suits drinking a lot who were deeply unhappy with their lives. They knew how to end a sentence, so you knew they were done talking and no one else was going to talk after them.
Yeah, can you say that like higher pitched and whinier, and then that's just a Ben Shapiro? You know what? Actually, I'm just going to pitch this bit up in post, and people are going to think it's a Ben Shapiro bit.
Back in the 50s and 60s.
I don't want any bit of Ben Shapiro in our podcast.
Yeah,
That's correct.
bleep him.
I want to chop him 2 bits.
Delete Ben Shapiro?
So at the end of the last episode, we broke it.
Cannot delete someone from a podcast. My wife is a doctor.
Okay.
At the end of the last episode,
We broke into 3 parties. Koyos and Navinia are going to the post office. Dodger and Oi are going to see Diego enter in a guitar strum like that. Bum, 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 bum. And then Kier is staying at home with Crumble Bum and Raymond. Hello. What do we want to see first?
I think the post office will be quick.
In the city on the go. Koyos and Navinia are heading to the post office. The post office that is closest to you is a relatively newer building for the district, or for the ward that you all are in. It's got some nice blue tiled roof panels, and inside is a elf just working there.
I walk up to I wait in line, and I wait behind the counter, 6 feet apart, for tails.
The tail space, you know.
Okay, tail space. It's like leave 6 inches for Jesus, leave 6 feet for tails. From the Sonic games.
Jesus does love to grind.
Hates tails.
Jesus sandwich with Sonic.
I wait in line.
Jesus and Tails have a lot
I
in
send
common.
all my letters out. I pay the thing, and then I leave with Koyos. The end. We go back home.
You explain the postal system.
Not so fast there.
No!
You've activated my trap card?
I've activated RPG Man.
I have bad news for you, Davidia Drexel, says a orc coming towards you. I've been looking for you for the past 2 days.
Are they hot?
Yes,
Yeah.
Do I recognize the orc?
I have something to give you, Navinia.
And then I look him up and down. I really give him a good eyeful. And then I say, just not on the lips. I just did my makeup.
No, I just need to hand you these. And he hands you an envelope.
Wow, mail's really fast.
Yes.
No, I'm not with the Postal Service, actually. I
I had to pay so much money to get same day delivery.
No, this was for the contest that you entered.
Just racking the brain. For what contest?
Those are for the 10 passes you won to the bathhouse. The nice bathhouse.
The nice one. Mm-hmm. Oh, I could, and I do. I'm not very tall in game. In character is what I'm talking about. And I just give him 2 smooches on on both cheeks of his face.
Thank you. And then he turns around and smacks his ass and walks off.
He smacks his ass. I love it.
He smacks his own ass.
So sassy.
That's how you tip them. Kiss, kiss.
Also, for those of you at home, he has like a really rugged face, like a big old scar on one side, but it's also very handsome.
Ruggedly handsome.
Yeah. Oh, one of his teeth are like silver capped, but it's like a matted silver, so it's still cool. It's not too much.
And he's got like a missing eye, but it's replaced with a golden eye.
Yeah.
And we didn't get his name and we'll never see him again.
The longest, most beautiful eyelashes.
No, please, what's your name? He vanishes into the crowd.
It's like 2 halves of a basketball in the back, too. It's just... Anyways.
Fan favorite Hunky Courier.
That's his name, actually. Hunky Courier.
Yeah, his name is Hunky Courier.
He belongs to the courier service, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. They offer a multitude of services. So I turn to Koyos, and I say, "Oh, this is so exciting! We'll go to the Battle of Bands, and we'll celebrate our victory by going to the bathhouse. It'll be amazing. We'll get all your scales scrubbed up. We can take, let's see, I like counting my fingers. We can take 3 to 7 dogs, depending on how well they fit into trench coats.
We could probably figure something out.
Yes.
So there's like a house for baths?
Yes, it's special fancy baths and their techniques, and we go to the carriage that I told to wait outside. The scene was very short, and we talk about baths on the way back.
I'm currently unsticking a roll of stamps that I definitely just kind of grabbed and walked out with.
It hit your tail.
And just like sticking them to my face and stuff.
There's a little old lady with like a little damp sponge, like gonna send a big package to her grandkids, and she goes to put it on, and your tail just swipes it at the last minute, and she's like, "What? In my steams?
Where did minutes go?
But the birthday is so gross."
Anyway, everybody gets stamps now.
I like that your old lady voice and Adam Sandler's old lady voice is the same.
It's the same. Well, that's my tiny old lady voice. I have other old lady voices. You'll hear them in the
Okay.
podcast.
Just a multitude of old ladies.
Fans will recognize an opinion other old lady.
From such media enterprises.
I'm a fan of incredibly tall old lady.
Lengthened lady.
Anyway, next scene.
Dodger and Oi are going to Diego. Dodger and Oi are going to Diego. Dodger and Oi are going to Diego. Dog make time, motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's so like I think Dodger like shows up in the place where they usually hang out, and his first reaction is to shout "Oi!" and then he looks at Oi next to him and he goes, "Wait, no, Diego."
Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, hey, Punchy Greg.
I just wanted to talk with Diego.
You notice that Punchy Greg has a armband on with a stitching of a crawdaddy.
What's that about?
Oh, you didn't hear? All the crawdaddies are now dead or arrested by City Watch because someone used the crawdaddy whistle and brought him into a death trap.
That sucks.
I wonder who had that whistle.
Oi Oi just looks shocked as fuck. It's like, oh, wait a second. If I say anything, I have to balance my himbo self with not, giving the game away.
Is Diego here?
Yeah, but he's not going to talk to you.
Why?
Because of what your friends did with the crawdaddy whistle.
Oh, okay, so I'll have to say, yeah, no, well, we didn't know it would be that much of a death trap.
What? Oh my god. That was you?
Yeah, at the battle, stuff looked like it was going south, and I figured, maybe we could use some backup. So I blew the crawdaddy whistle, but then I didn't know all the City Watch showed up.
Can I talk to him anyways? I want to.
And that's when, from behind Punchy Greg's very big form, rolls out Diego, who's just like back to back with him. Dodger.
Just
like the SpongeBob meme.
Oh, he's just like strapped in like to his back? Is that what's going on?
No, he was just like standing back to back, and then he just rolls off to the left while standing up.
Okay, with feline grace. Okay.
Dodger.
Hi. Oh, Diego. Oh, hi. I've some stuff has happened, and
all the crawdaddies are dead.
Yeah, I heard about that. That kind of sucks. Maybe this is a bad idea. I've been going through some stuff, and I realized that, like, I really want to kiss you or whatever, and
He walks forward, puts a hand at the small of your back, and then gives you a deep kiss where he bends you backwards.
Oi goes, yeah!
And then as you're sort of left sputtering, he does the same thing to Oi.
This isn't what, no, that's not what I wanted. Oh.
See, that was actually a little suspicious. Like, he knew him and Dodger had something going on, but like, Oi is like a new, entity in this whole triangle. So he's like, where do I stand on this?
No, you get stood on.
Oi's like, are we dating now? Is this a polycule? I don't understand.
Is this an intimidation tactic?
Now you've had your kisses. Go.
Right. Sorry, this was probably just a bad idea. I was just, yeah, bye. And just head down, like, just a hurried pace and go, oh.
Does Oi follow? Or
Oi yells after him, meet me back at the manor, and then Oi shows to Diego, yeah, so anyway, you said you'd take a look at this, also thank you, I guess?
A thank you is the least you can do for me. I am a 5-time award-winning kisser, after all.
Just setting the bar high for Dodger, aren't you?
Yeah.
Actually dumb.
That's good.
I don't think Dodger expected them to be, like, mourning the crawdaddies.
They're a local street gang.
Yes, I know.
Come on, that's clearly going to be an event in the neighborhood, man.
Yeah, I know.
Dodger probably didn't even notice Diego had 2 Crawdaddy's armbands on.
No, he didn't. He's gonna go and, like, stand in some place and wait for the earth to swallow him whole.
Now, you wanted me to look at your hand, after all?
Yeah, I figured to see what you can do with it. The cleric at the Church of Kellamvor said they might be able to look at it, but I don't know what's expected of me yet. So I figure, you and your street gang ways can maybe come up with a different solution.
You won't like it.
What is it?
I cut off your hand.
Oh. All right. Well, I mean, that doesn't solve the problem, but okay. I mean,
it would remove the curse. Punchy Greg is correct.
Okay. I was kind of spooked when you cut off my thumb disappeared when I tried playing my lute. So I think I want to avoid that option. Well, okay. I'm going to go catch up with Dodger now. And then,
I mean, there is another option to resolve it.
Okay.
In which you hire a person to remove a curse for you.
Okay. Do you know anybody?
Do I know anybody who knows how to remove curses and who might be familiar with this sort of magic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would I recommend them to you, who got the Crawdaddies killed?
It's like, yeah.
Owe your life to the memory of those beautiful people who just loved crawdads, who were active members of the library. They pinched people because they wanted people to know that they could still feel. When was the last time you felt something?
Oi starts to tear up a little. These games take so long in between, I can't remember what a good position would be. The first time I ever felt true emotion was when I first led Pervin and the gang out of the underground, and then Oi just leads it to a full-on ball and just wraps his arms around Diego.
Diego and Punchy Greg both go and put their arms around, and they take you into the dog bank base, and they give you some tissues, and they put you down on a couch, and they give you some nice tea.
Thanks, guys. Oi is cleared up by this point, and it's and he explains the situation with the geese, and it's like I really want to help all my friends out with the Battle of the Bands, but also they kidnapped me and I couldn't get out, and I didn't want to cause too much trouble, so I was kind of doing it for them. But the rules of this thing are kind of vague and don't seem to work out in my favor very much.
Yes, Satoshi is quite a piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Mm-hmm. He has plans that I am working on making alliances to oppose. Now, you mentioned the Underdark. Do you have any other connections with people from the Underdark who are in the city at all?
Brother, I found out I had a brother.
Oh, are you associated with, and they make a winking gesture at you.
Am I associated with the what? I mean, I just found out I was like, I have a brother who works on the dock. I think he's a sailor.
But you're associated with, it rhymes with car axle?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then, I can't help you.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, my brother told me about him.
He might have the resources that you need. Tell him that I sent you, and it will clear up a debt that we have. Just don't go calling Dogbank in for any City Watch activities.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize that the crawdaddy thing would be such a clusterfuck. I'm sorry.
It's a clusterfuck.
That's their word.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, like, they're close enough with the Clawdaddies that they probably, got a pass for it. All right, well, thanks for the tea, and I hope to see you guys at the Battle of the Bands later. And then he gives them both a kiss on the cheek because he thinks that's customary now.
I'd give you a 3 out of 10. Keep working on it. Yes, we transition back to Kier. Hello!
I think Kier is just sitting at a table, polishing a glass to the point of meditation, and also thinning a part of that side of the glass, as Crumblebum and Raymond are surely blabbering on.
Oh, Raymond is just watching you with intent. Crumplebum is weirdly very quiet.
Great.
Hello! Kier,
Yes.
can you, do something?
Yes, what can I do for you?
I want a fish.
You want a fish or two fish? Fish as a verb or a noun?
A fish.
A fish.
Yes.
Yes, I'm sure I can get you one. Luke, have we started getting meat deliveries yet? No, right?
No. I don't believe it's supposed to start until next week.
Okay. We don't have any. Yeah, that makes sense. There's no food in here, right?
There's just some breakfast stuff you'll have been mostly eating out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, no food. Got it. Do you want to come with me to get the fish?
Yes.
Okay. The hard affirmative. Okay. Liv, I know you can't hear me or respond to me. You can hear me. But could you just make sure the big one doesn't do anything? Okay, great. Thank you. This will probably be fine. Probably definitely do this.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave him here. Only take one.
And so you head to the fish market then, or?
Yeah, I think I try and put a coat on. Just something to make it not look like a tiny beholder. Or a tiny Xanathar specifically.
No, yeah, carry him in a basket.
Okay, yeah, I do. I carry him in a basket.
Mm-hmm. And you get to the fish market relatively quickly. I mean, it's been like 3 days of pure celebration, so a lot of people are just dealing with hangovers.
Mm-hmm. Hey, fish, whatever is... Yes, hello, fishmonger, sir.
Hey, yeah, what can I get for you?
A fish. Something smaller, not necessarily in the season, doesn't have to be particularly meaty or good.
I only got one type of fish here right now.
Right, yes, that one kind of fish.
Yeah, alright, one orange roughy coming up for you.
Hear that, Rain? An orange, whatever.
Orange roughy? Yeah.
Don't be a smart mouth.
What do you got in that basket there?
Nothing.
Oh, is that like a stuffed orb by you ventriloquist?
An exceptional one at that. I'm a little bit embarrassed that you caught me.
Haha. Oh, yeah, I had a cousin who used to do ventriloquism. Only problem was they put so much life into their work, it came to life and killed him. Never did find his head.
I'm in the guild, and that happens more often than you would think. It's in the brochures.
You're a talking head? Where's my common sense? Alright, well, one orange roughy for you. And he has wrapped up a large fish for you in newspaper.
I take the fish.
5 silver pieces.
I deposit 5 silver pieces in the man's hand, and I throw in an extra one for your cousin's memory.
I appreciate it.
It's always hard to lose another talking head.
It is. Just burns. And then you head back to the Trollskull Manor.
Yes.
And you get in, and there are several holes in walls where there were previously not holes. Tables have been upturned. Doors are off their hinges. Oh!
Big one.
You hear shuffling coming from upstairs. What is probably your room?
I probably just slam the fish and the basket on a table and storm upstairs.
Yeah, your bedroom door is currently open.
I slam it open all the way. Is it creaked open or is it open?
No, it is open.
Oh, geez. Okay, what's in my room?
There is a beholder who is currently looking through everything in your room.
You have a very limited time to explain yourself.
Oh, do I?
That sounded awfully cognizant of you. Maybe even lucid.
Yes, I do suppose that it would be, Kier.
Oh. Are you Xanathar?
The Xanathar. I can't believe a criminal such as you would not properly address me by my title.
That would require showing you proper respect.
Yes.
Just not in the mood.
Are you in the mood to die?
Great, that's a no as well.
I understand. And your friends, do you care about them?
Are you threatening them?
Do I need to?
Oh, yeah, Luke, just real quick. I know this is a great moment. But this is Brandywine, with ribbons tied on the eye. Great. What do you want?
I want the stone.
Of Galore?
Yes.
The one that
opens the gateway into the greatest treasure of Waterdeep that would allow me to cement my powers!
Oh, I was just going to say the one that Lady Growlhund was after. That's all very interesting.
Yes, why do you think I murdered her? She kept it from me.
I see. Well, the news here is that I don't know what I clearly just learned about it last night when you killed the only lead.
Because she was not giving me what she needed to live.
So did I understand what you want.
Yes.
But not how I fit into this.
You're tied to the Xanathar Guild, and they were there, and they must have the stone.
It's the Zentarum, first of all. And also it wasn't the Zentarum, because they were faking it? Those weren't real ones?
You will find me the stone, and deliver it to me, because I will be here with you.
Why wouldn't I rat you out to my friends?
They trust me!
You think they trust you more than actually? You may have me there. Okay. I understand you want the Stone of Galore. And that I potentially have resources within the Zentarum, who, again, were not present last night.
And this party.
What about the party?
Your friends. They have gotten closer to it than any of the other groups.
Again, just learned about that it existed. How are we close?
I don't know, but you are.
Fine. Yes. These resources will be at your disposal. You don't have to hurt them, okay? The party, let's keep this between guilds if we have to.
I will stay here.
Fine. And Kier just is shaking his head and extends a hand for shaking.
Hello, says Raymond as he comes in the door.
Raymond!
Hello!
Raymond, are you actually... Hello? Okay, Xanathar, maybe it's a better question for you.
Yes.
The Xanathar, if you're going to be that way about it, is Raymond actually a baby?
Yes, I dreamed.
And Raymond came out.
Yes, I dreamed about what if I was what they thought I was.
Okay, I take Raymond aside.
Oh.
Raymond, I just want you to know that Navinia will be very good friend for a very long time, and you should do whatever you can to protect them.
Okay.
And I give him a little kiss on the cheek.
Raymond, I would like to tell you something as well. Okay.
I cast Suggestion,
Mm-hmm.
and Raymond has to pass a 13 Wisdom save.
A 13. Raymond passed.
Okay. Well, Kier just says, you should go downstairs and wait for Navinia to come home.
I need to tell you something, Raymond. Okay. And Raymond flies over to the Xanathar. And the Xanathar eats Raymond.
Oh.
How very dare you?
Gene, I tried.
I know.
I
I know
tried.
you did. No, I blame Luke. And will for the rest of my life.
He's with shiny new spell and everything.
I'm going to tell everyone, Luke, what you did here today.
I mean, it's on the record.
Yeah, and it is a podcast, and I should be advertising more, to be honest.
This is the episode that breaks our fucking heart.
Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, now on HBO Max. And that is when Navinia and Koyos return.
You son of...
We come back to an absolutely destroyed fucking house.
Dang it, I had something to help and everything.
Hello?
That's a lot of holes.
What is...
Hello!
Oh, hello! What happened here?
Raymond ran away.
Oh, no!
Where did he go?
I don't know.
Kier! I'm assuming you're downstairs with the... Are you also here?
Yeah. Yes, it was... You know, I left to fetch Raymond a fish just like he asked for, and I was hoping he'd be a good boy.
Oh, no!
And he saw I took him in a basket, and he saw a bird, and quick as can be.
He wanted to eat it.
I know the feeling. Just tears. Crocodile tears, baby.
Oh,
I also wanted to eat birds.
well, we should... He can't be alone out there all by himself.
Oh, our good friend Bramblewine was dreamed up but a few days ago, and he found his way to us and is still kicking around. I'm sure Raymond is cut from the same cloth. It'll land on his non-existent feet.
He's a punchy Greg.
What was that?
Actually,
He's a
it's-
punchy Greg?
Punchy Greg.
A punchy Greg.
That's one of Dogbank. He's very big and very punchy.
And at this, Navinia goes, like, because she had... Like, her brain is like, wait a second. Hold on.
Crumblebum Brandywine has also just said a lot of other things that you have never questioned before.
Yeah, and I think that's the murder mystery thing.
That
It's
is true.
I never said he was married. Line. Like... And being from the city.
Would you like to make a check?
Yeah, I feel like we've talked about how, like, I kind of knew the situation. But
Roll me insight with a disadvantage.
Because I do believe him, because he is soft and my friend, and he did put a bunch of holes in that house when I asked him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the first one is a 12, and the second one is a lower point, is a 6.
Ooh.
And I go, has Kier been telling you stories of our adventure? Maybe that's why Raymond went away. He heard all the stories you were saying, and would it just... I have a handkerchief to one of my eyes. Why, today of all days, maybe he'll remember that we have a battle of the bands and he'll show up there.
If the
Always believe in yourself.
if the music gets played real loud, maybe he'll be able to hear it and come back.
Yes, where is Oi?
Kier's eyes just going wider and wider.
We must get Oi, and he must play as loudly as possible. Where did he go?
And I think like Oi went to find Dodger right after he left Dogbank. Dodger is probably, I'm assuming, like sulking somewhere and trying to sort out all the feelings.
He is looking perfectly okay at the yawning portal. Perfectly fine. Nothing bad has happened.
Oh, well, that's good, because it looks like you sulked off a bit, but I guess if you're fine, maybe you were just so overwhelmed. Yeah, apparently, like, Diego won a bunch of kissing championships.
That makes sense. Who cares about him anymore?
Yeah, he said I was a 3 out of 10, which I'm not, Drow Society isn't big on the whole affection thing. So I think, like, for my first time, I think I did pretty all right.
I'm glad for you. Dodger is being the most sullen. The most.
Is this a double first kiss situation?
Yes.
I don't know that much about Drow Society, but I feel like Oi is low enough in the ranks that, like, probably, like, he wasn't shown much affection from any of the higher-ups. Like, ooh, there's that hunky drow that won that gladiator battle we put on to entertain ourselves. Nothing like that. It's just like, great, you won. You get to sleep on something not hard tonight.
Yeah, you get to sleep in the poo that you shuffle.
You get to sleep without being whipped in the bad way.
It's an entire Chris Claremontian nightmare.
I don't get that reference, but we'll proceed on.
It has a lot to do with that image you posted.
Oh, okay.
It's if that image was the X-Men.
Okay.
A image was posted called "Tonight's Episode: The Writer's Barely Disguised Fetish."
And he's 69 years old. Nice. At the time of this recording.
Yeah. Dodger's just like, I'm fine. I'm over it. I think it's time to move on. So Battle of the Bands, right?
Yeah, I just wish I could help because I don't want to lose anything else, and I don't know, maybe it's temporary. And he starts rambling off a bunch of theories.
It's supposed to be temporary. That's what Antonio said. I'm not strong enough to help you with it. I know that you technically can. I just don't know how to do it.
Well, I mean, you don't know what it is yet. Maybe it's something that is totally within your wheelhouse.
Well, it's a curse. That is within my wheelhouse. I just don't know how to deal with curses.
And that's when a flying bird appears. Or a paper bird appears.
Mm-hmm.
I take the bird and unwrap it.
I go back to skulking.
It says, "A beast lurks in the sewers. Stop its actions and its large appetite, and your curse will be removed by Kalimvor."
Oh, okay.
At that, Dodger just is groaning and throwing his head back. I'm done! Okay, so how much do you know about Kalimvor?
Nothing.
Okay, so...
Because he's not a drow god. They're not a drow god.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what I know. He's this dude, he used to be a venture, and then but he was cursed and was kind of a cat for a while, then he was cursed again to be a sword for a while, then he became a god. I'm having a hard time because, like, he wants me to be someone who preserves life and stops things from dying. But he also is an adventurer, and, like, adventurers go out and kill things, and I'm getting, like, really mixed signals here, and I'm getting really frustrated about it, and I don't know. Oh my god, let's go kill the thing.
Well, put it this way. I mean, we've noted, like, you keep the rest of the party alive, and, you care about us. Maybe it's just, like, somewhat metaphorical, like protecting the ones you care about. And then Oi, like, cracks his knuckles, and it's like, all right, now let's go fuck up a beast.
I'm gonna bash this thing's head in with a shovel.
Man, I want to bash this thing heads in too, but my fists aren't good at it. I wonder if there's anything nearby that could potentially, like, I could bash something in with.
Hey, we got bashing implements here. Bashing implements.
Oh,
We're
sweet.
just giving them away.
Oh, sweet. Hold on.
Happy Bash Jar Day. Take a bashing instrument.
Oh, sweet. I will take a bashing instrument, please.
He has one bashy boy.
Nice. Hey, Dodger, you want a bashing instrument? Describe the bashing instrument for the audience, please.
I mean, should I describe what it is and not go into goofs, or just describe what had been posted in?
It's like a bat for hitting balls with, but it's got spikes. But also, it's a big keychain, so you can use it year round.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Hey, Dodger.
It's got a giant wallet chain attached to it.
It's like a Kingdom Hearts character.
I was just thinking, it's like a king. It's cute.
You can attach it to your pants so you won't lose it when you swing.
Oh, sweet. Hey, Dodger, you want one?
Dodger, like, ruffles in his bag and pulls out just, like, a wrought iron, like, fence post.
We also do engraving because it's a special day. Happy Bash Jar Day.
Ooh.
Engrave while you wait.
Man, you know what? I want to christen it first with a good old-fashioned bashing, and then I'm gonna get it engraved. It's gonna say, "Oi is the coolest."
It's got.
You got a bashing better than yeah. It's a popular choice.
It's a popular choice.
Okay.
I remember when my bashing instrument earned its engraving.
Grandpa.
Oh, Lou, you're back from your break.
No, I still got 5 minutes, but I
Okay,
couldn't
cool,
help
cool.
over here in the
You
conversation.
know, you gotta take it because you're union.
The Bashist Union.
It's a Bashist union.
You look over and you see Oi and Dodger already climbing down a manhole.
Yeah, already down a manhole.
They remember they have friends, right? They have a house.
Yeah.
People in it.
Dodger's like cape just kind of slurps down into the hole.
Slurp's a good word.
Slurp.
And you know my favorite thing about Bashing Day is?
What's that?
There's a battle of the bands that we'll get to sometime.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where we end RPG Pals Club.
I'm Gina Dazer. You can find me on Twitter at Adazer, Adaser, or on patreon.com/Gene Adaser, JEAN_ADASER.
Hello there, I've been Eric, aka Rhythm Bastard. You can find me at my website, rhythmbastard.rocks. You can find me on Patreon at patreon.com/rhythmbastard, where I release new music every month. And you can also buy merch and music on Bandcamp at rhythmbastard.bandcamp.com.
And I've been Gar Atkins. You can catch me on Twitter at Sahoni_stuff. That's SAHONI_stuff, where I work as a podcaster and game designer. You can catch me on my other podcast, Barking Point Memo, which is a weekly current events podcast where we laugh or yell about the news. You can also check out my Twitter for info on streams, because I just finished editing Exceptionals. So the next big step is a lot of art, and I would love the company as I do just a lot of painting and page layout.
Hi, my name's Madison Rowan. You can also hear me over on the Established Property Podcast, a Pokemon tabletop game, and Let's Make Something, a podcast about making stories from randomly generated words. Everything I do is linked over on my Twitter, at QuipsterRikaru. Rikaru spelled RIKURU.
Hi, I'm Sam. You can find me on Twitter at Frunding_Loom. You can also hear me on the Established Property Playhouse, a new series with our Game Master Luke, where we're playing an all-ages Pokemon adventure. You can find that on Twitter at ESTPro Playhouse.
Hello, I'm Luke, your game master. You can find more of what I do online on Twitter at @Koltreg. That's KOLTREG. Wildly, I have actually updated my website at lukeherr, LUKEHERR.com, where you can find comics, links to all the podcasts that I do, including the more recent Nicolas Cage podcast, The Unbearable Weight of Nicolas Cage, the Luke Herr Podcast Project, and Established Property Playhouse, the new Pokemon 5e actual play that I'm running with Sam and Madison, and also Janine from a lot of other very good podcasts. RPG Pals is a twice-a-monthly podcast. If you enjoy the podcast, please leave us a review and rating on Twitter, iTunes, whatever. Just tell us that you enjoy the thing. Honestly, getting those real interactions is a good inspiration. It lets us know that this show matters to you. If you'd like to support us on the show, you can check out our Patreon at RPG Pals Club, and that will help us to do things like compensate Eric for the editing work that he does, because he works really hard on this. That's it. We'll see you in probably 2 more weeks on the 1st or the 15th of the month. Until then, catch you on the flip mode.